everyone's feeling grand today. Me, I'm feeling okay. My left shoulder has been giving me sharp pains every now and then since last night, but I'm hoping the pain will go away soon. Anyway, welcome to another segment. In this vlog, I will be showing you some of the items that I have chosen to send out in some of the swaps that I have participated in for this month. I believe that I have mentioned, aside from the daily tags that we do monthly themed swaps in that Facebook group that I am in. Now these swaps are more expensive and therefore the admins take these swaps very seriously. There is usually a 2-week window for you to mail your items out, and failure to do so may result in you being removed from the group. Like the regular tags, these swaps require proof of sending in terms of photos of the envelopes with the postage on them already, or receipts, or if you're in the US you need to have a tracking number for the item that you are sending out. Now I don't usually take any photos of my mail with the postage stuck on it, and my post office usually just issues me a standard receipts without any details whatsoever. It's usually just a plain piece of paper with just the price and no dates, no nothing on it. But whenever I mail these swaps out, I always ask the post office to give me the official receipts that has all of the details, and I would usually use that receipt as my proof of sending. All of the partners are assigned accordingly and randomly. If you're in the US and you request to have a US partner, you will be given a US partner. But for international people like us, I would have to be partnered with another person who is also willing to send international. Sometimes that is my disadvantage because there are actually not a lot of people who are willing to send international because of the huge postage prices. Anyway, so this month is gonna be a very expensive month for me. I believe there are about 6 or 7 different themed swaps going on for this month, and I have chosen to participate in 5 of them. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the 5 swaps that I have chosen to participate in are the members' favorite, the kitchenware swap. I think this was my idea. August scavenger hunt, back to school swap, and a country souvenir swap. I'll give more details on that in a bit. First up, I want to show you the items that I have chosen for the kitchenware swap. I have been partnered with someone from Germany. I have not been partnered with her before, and I have not sent her anything yet, so I'm hoping she will like my items. Before we get on to me showing you the items for the swap, I just want to show you the envelopes that I normally use for larger swaps such as these. So we have these rather boring brown envelopes here, and these are the only ones that I use. So what I normally do is I tape along this side here, and here. So that's what I do to keep it secure. Sometimes I may go crazy and just tape along this side here as well, and of course I'll be taping this side, but because I have not really packaged it yet, so that's why this flap here is open. And then I'll write down the recipient's address here, and then my address here, and then I would be sticking my customs form here. I'm not really big on envelope art. Well, I don't really do it myself because I just don't have time to do it. But sometimes I do try and decorate my envelopes, but usually I just leave them plain, especially for swaps like this. Anyway, so let us move on to our kitchenware. So for the kitchenware swap, so this is the small envelope that I was showing you, and this is the one that I will be using to send over to my partner in Germany. It is larger and it is wider here at the bottom. I think they call it gazette. So that has a gazette, I think, and then this one does not have it. Usually I get envelopes that are wider here. Now with the kitchenware swap, obviously you have to send over stuff that you use in the kitchen. Minimum of 5 items, and all of them must be new. Sometimes I get really nervous with swaps because again, it's more expensive, and sometimes some people tend to send more than the required items. And some of the items that these people send, I believe I have shown you guys the supplies swap I received in vlog 3 or vlog 4. Some of the items these people send are just really beautiful. Sometimes I feel that I could never compare with them, but I also find that it is easier to swap with partners that you sort of have a connection with or you have already swapped with before. So this would be my first time to send over to my partner in Germany. Her name is Liane Chrissy. So this is what I'll be sending her for kitchen. Standard tongs. I'm a little bit disappointed though at what I could find here in Macau. We don't have any IKEA here. If we had, I would be buying my stuff from there because they have some nice and cute stuff. But since there's no IKEA here, I have to make do with the local stuff. This one is a I don't know what you call that, a salad server or something like that. And then I have this blue bowl, plastic. It's a square bowl. I actually like this one. And then I have kitchen towel, the local style. This is what a local kitchen towel looks like. So I got her this plain red one, and I also got her a Winnie the Pooh kitchen towel. So I hope she likes both of this one. And I also got this one, this wooden spatula, I think. I don't cook, so don't laugh. Let me rephrase that. I don't really cook. I cook maybe like once or twice a month, if that. Anyway, so this is a wooden thing. I like this one. I think it's quite cute. So these are sponges. It is the shape of a bread or toast. I think this is cool. The last one, I have this beautiful kitchen pot that says, "Let spring begin." So those are my items for this kitchen swap. So again, there should be 5 items, but I am sending more just in case she doesn't really like any of this. But I think they are quite useful. I mean, I have a lot of tongs at home and I know that I'm always in need of them because sometimes these things break easily. So I got her this. So 3 sponge, square bowl, kitchen towel, another kitchen towel, and beautiful pot holder. So what do you think? Do you think this is a good swap? Do you think you would be happy when you receive this one from Macau? Again, these are all very local stuff, so I'm hoping that my swap partner would like and appreciate it. So there you go. Those are my kitchen items for the kitchen swap. Next one, I want to show you the back to school swap. I have been partnered with someone from the Netherlands. Her name is Diane Weiss. And again, with back to school items, you also have to send a minimum of 5 items. So let's see how I did with this one. I will be adding 1 or 2 more to this package over here. And again, so it's the same size package with the kitchen swap. And I have decided to stick that there just to make it look a little bit more colorful. And this is where I will be writing her address. First thing that is in the back to school swap is of course this one. Everyone must have a folder. I believe Diane likes pink, so this one has got a little bit of pink. This is a very local design, so I hope she likes it. And she says that she likes anything Disney, so I got her some Minnie Mouse pencils, and it's pink as well. She likes pink, so I got her some pink Minnie Mouse Disney pencils. So that's like 2 in 1. And then I got her these sticky notes. There are 4 different shapes in this one. I hope she likes this one because I actually also like this one. I think this is cool. Some more sticky notes. So this is heart-shaped sticky notes, purple. That also comes with a mini pen. I've also got her this Winnie the Pooh calendar. It's another Disney one. This is 2018. When the year started, I actually bought a whole bunch of calendars to mail out to people, but I never really got around to doing them. There's still like, what, 4 or 5 months left of the year anyway, so I hope she'll be able to make good use of this. Failing that, it is a Disney calendar. Hopefully she will be able to do something with the designs or the pictures on this one. You know, she may be able to make some art with it or decorate some of her books with this one. But anyway, I hope this will come in handy. The last item that I have is this one. A Pink Panther water bottle. Look at that. One can never have enough water bottles. Water bottles are always very, very useful. It's plastic. Okay, so I will be adding some more to this one. I will probably be mailing this tomorrow. But to recap, this is what I've included in back to school swap. This, the calendar, pencils, beautiful post-it notes, purple post-it notes, water bottle. I think this is nice. Hopefully she'll like all of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 items in this swap. Again, for me, I always find it easier to be swapping with someone that I have a connection with. This is also my first time sending over to Diane Weiss. I don't really have a feel of what she likes or what her personality is. So these are all very random and standard things that I am keeping my fingers crossed for that I hope she likes. So those are my back to school swap. The third swap that I have participated in is called a scavenger hunt. So what happens is the admins would give 5 adjectives, and it is up to you to interpret what these items are and send over what you think would match those adjectives. So this is the second month that we are doing this, and the words for this month are funny, miniature items, hard, flavored, and triangular. I believe the triangular was my idea as well. For this one, I will be sending over to Donna Lovejoy over in the US. She's also someone I have not partnered with before or exchanged items with yet, so we'll see how this one goes. For this one, all you have to do is send only one item that fits the description. For funny, this is what I sent. I decided to send 2 because I wasn't too sure. So this is one of them. This is an ugly monkey shaped sponge. Actually, it's a facial cleaning pad, but I think it looks quite funny. A pink monkey. And then I also have this pouch. I think it's funny because obviously instead of Superman, it's a cat and it says Super Meow. And then it says, don't ask me who I am a legend of the world. So those 2 are my something funny. So something miniature would be this one, this cute little calculator. I think it's quite cute, and it is miniature. For my something flavored, lip balms. This could actually also be miniature, miniature and flavored, so that's also like 2 in 1. So the flavors would be orange, kiwi, lime. It's either strawberry or cherry or something. Anyway, so that is the flavored items. Something hard, so you must be sending over something hard. I did think about sending hard candy, but I thought that would be a little bit too obvious, too typical, so I have decided to send her this one, a Totoro sunglass case, and it's quite hard. So that is very, very hard. And then the last one we have is something triangular. When I saw the word triangular, I immediately knew what I wanted to get, which is this one, and I thought this is perfect. It's a little bit heavy though, so just this one alone puts my postage price up higher. So this is actually a triangular shaped pen stand. So let us recap. For the 5 scavenger items that I have, something funny, I have chosen these 2. Miniature, I have chosen this small calculator. Something flavored is the lip balm. Something hard is the sunglasses case. Something triangular, cute, unique pen stand. So those are my scavenger hunt items. What do you think? Do you think I did well with this one? I can't wait to see what her interpretation of these items are. So yeah, the next swap that I have participated in is the country souvenir swap, and I love this one. I cannot wait for this one. For this, I have been partnered with Marcia Mays over in the US. I have exchanged some items with her already, so I kind of have a feeling what her personality is, and I do remember her because in one of the first postcards that she sent me, she said that I was funny and she called me a hoot. That just stuck with me ever since. I think I received that postcard way back in January or February of this year, so I mean, every time I see her name, I always think owl. Sorry, Marcia, but that's what I think. You are the first person who actually said in a postcard that I was quite funny and that I made you laugh a lot, so thank you very much for that. So for this swap, again, it's the standard 5 items, but I have decided to give a little bit more. I am in Macau, China, and the first thing that I will be sending her is this one. This is brand new, okay, but it just doesn't come in the bag. So that is the I love Macau shirt. I hope this fits her. If not, I hope she can find someone else that she can pass this on to. Of course, you have to send over a keychain. That is a keychain of Macau Tower. And that dangly little thing is supposed to resemble someone jumping off the Macau Tower. So I thought that was quite unique. I'm also sending her this badge set, Minnie Mouse. But it's got Macau images on each of the badges, along with, of course, Minnie Mouse herself. So I thought this was quite cool, and if Marcia has any kids, I think the kids would love this one as well. The only thing about Macau, we cannot send magnets out, which sucks because when I first started, I bought a hell of a lot of magnets because they were cheap and they were quite light, and I thought, I could easily get away with cheaper postage. Unfortunately, post office told me that I'm not allowed to send magnets out, and it's like, it's just fridge magnets, so what's wrong with them? But yeah, so I have this whole bunch of magnets just sitting at home doing nothing, unless I go over to Hong Kong. If I go over to Hong Kong and I know that someone has requested for magnet, then I would mail them out from Hong Kong, because Hong Kong allows magnets to be sent out, just not Macau. Anyway, so the next one that I have for her is this lovely Rua de Macau luggage tag. This is the iconic street sign of Macau. These are what the street signs look like. This is actually Portuguese design street sign. So it says Rua de Macau, which means Macau street. That's in Chinese and that is in Portuguese. So the first two characters says Macau, the last one says street. So I hope she likes this one. And then I am also sending her these two brochures. Now, for a country souvenir tag, you're actually not allowed to send brochures as part of it, because otherwise everyone would just be skimpy and send brochures and call it that, and just save on postage and whatever. But these ones I am throwing in as extras, so these are not exactly part of the 5 items that I'm sending. These are just extras. So I hope she would like reading up about Macau. Now, the next few items, so I am also sending her this rather cute, typical Chinese coin pouch. This cute fortune cat charm. It's got a tiny bell. And then the last one I am sending her, oh, it's not the last one. So the next one that I'm sending over to her is this beautiful pencil pouch. Now this pencil pouch is actually from Hong Kong. It says Lan Kwai Fong, and Lan Kwai Fong is the most popular bar street in Hong Kong. It's a very, very happening place, and I love going down to this area. It does get crowded over the weekends or whenever there are big celebrations happening, but it's a very trendy place to be in. So that is actually the Hong Kong street sign. So compare that with this one. That's the Macau street sign, and this is what the Hong Kong street sign looks like. And then you flip to the back, you have all the other names of famous streets in Hong Kong. So I hope she will like this one. The last item that I will be sending her is this. I have a bunch of these that I have bought a while back to give out to friends, but I never really gave any out. So Marcia, you would be the first person I'll be giving this out to. That is a paperweight and sort of like a photo frame kind of thing. They don't really sell this in Macau anymore, so you should be lucky that you have one of these. So when I saw this in the store like a while back, I just bought a whole bunch because they were on sale. But I think the reason why they're on sale is that they were trying to get rid of that. So I'm happy that I bought several of these. They have very different designs. So this is the one that I have chosen to send over to Marcia. This building here is the original border gate that separates Macau to our neighboring city in China, which is Zhuhai. And then this one here is a traditional pedicab in Macau. We still have these pedicabs here, but obviously now they are more for tourist purposes than anything else. So let us recap then. So what did I send her? So first I have this beautiful red I love Macau shirt. You gotta send an I love something shirt over for a country swap. So you have to send a cheesy I love insert country name shirt in a country swap. You just have to. And then so these are the extras that I have that I'm sending her. Brochures, Minnie Mouse pin set, Macau Tower keychain with that person bungee jumping off, this traditional coin pouch, a lucky cat charm, beautiful Macau street luggage tag, a Hong Kong pouch, and lastly, I have this paperweight / photo frame item of the Macau border gate. So that is it. What do you think of this country swap? Would you be happy receiving these items from me? I hope Marcia will be happy. I can't wait to see what she comes up with for her swap to me. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a teaspoon in there somewhere because everybody in that group knows that I go crazy over teaspoon. Anyway, so that is it for the country swap. Next, now let's move on to the last swap that I have participated in. The last swap is called the members favorite swap. So what happens here is that you go through their favorites list and you send over 5 items off their favorites list. I have been partnered with Anne Crane in the US. I think this is the first time that I'm sending something over to her, but it's not her first time sending something over to me. I've received 1 or 2 items from her already, and I think she's quite a cool girl, so I'm very excited to be partnered up with her. As with the other swaps, you only have to send over 5 items, but I think I went a little over that. So let's see how I did. I hope she likes some of these items. I'm not sure now. So Anne's favorites are rainbows, magnets, postcards, hearts, anything sparkly, flowers, Alice in Wonderland, anything Disney, stickers, post-it notes. Who doesn't love post-it notes, right? Ink pens, anything sweet. Favorite colors are pink and purple. My favorite color is purple too. Flamingo and souvenirs from other countries. She also likes anything that's lemon and pineapple, and also anything that is related to coffee. Since she says that she likes flamingo, so this is what I will be sending her in terms of flamingo items. 2 pencils and a flamingo notebook. Inside is not plain booklet, right? The pages actually have design in them as well. Isn't that lovely? I am also sending her this flamingo wooden pegs. I got this one from Hong Kong, so I hope she'll like this one. I think I have mentioned earlier that we cannot send magnets, but I think I will be able to get away with this one. So I'm sending her magnetic magnets, and it's got a flamingo on it. The rest are just, animals that I'm not sure whether she likes, but it's got a flamingo, so that's why I got this one. And it's magnetic, so it's just part of magnets, right? Which is part of her favorite list. Her favorite colors are purple and pink, so I've decided to give her this lavender and pear sachet, which is a purple color. I'm also going to give her this Pink Panther book. So sadly inside it's plain. Oh, but it is a square journal, so I hope she will like this one. And it's a shaped Pink Panther notebook, so I think it's quite cute. Because she mentioned that she likes ink pens, so I am also sending her these 2 pens. This is one of my favorite purple pens. I do use this a lot, especially when writing down ordinary daily things such as my to-do list. I always use this pen. The pink one here is a highlighter pen. Ooh, I'm also sending her this traditional Chinese style pouch. She also said that she likes something sparkly, so I'm sending her this hair tie. It's got a little bit of sparkle on it. I think it's quite sparkly. The last item that I am sending her, she says that she likes anything related to coffee. Coffee themed washi tape. See, look at that. I like this one too. Luckily, I do have another box of this one just for myself. So I hope she likes this washi tape for her anything related to coffee. And because we both agreed on another personal swap where she will be sending me some art in exchange for a surprise, she didn't really state what she wanted, so I said, okay, I'll just surprise you. So for that surprise, I've decided to include this one in the package. So these are chopsticks, and this is from Hong Kong. White color, it's got the dragon on it, and then it's got the words Hong Kong on it as well. So this would be my surprise for her. So what do you think of these favorite items that I have put together for her? You think she'll like them? So let us recap, okay? So I have this purple pouch for her because she says she likes purple. Flamingo items that I have gotten for her because she says she likes flamingo. Pencils, magnetic bookmark, Pink Panther book because she says she likes pink. This purple scented thing, this purple and pink ink pens, something sparkly off her list. Oh, and I forgot this one. She did say she loves post-it notes. I forgot to show you this one. So I have gotten her this cute cat, which I got in Hong Kong a few weeks ago. I think she'll like this one. Well, I hope she'll like this one. It's quite cute. This anything coffee related washi tape. And of course the special surprise, which is the Hong Kong style chopsticks with instructions at the back on how to use them. So what do you think of these items? Do you think she'll like them? So again, it's supposed to be just 5 items, but I have a feeling that she'll be sending more than 5, so I just want to make sure that I don't want to look cheap or skimpy or anything. So I had fun putting this together actually. Yeah. So I hope she liked them, and I cannot wait to see what she comes up with for my swap as well. I have a huge list of favorites. I have a lot of favorite items. Anyway, so that's it. Okay, so those are the 5 swaps that I have participated in, and how much will they be costing me in postage? Ugh. Alright, so the kitchenware swap is 288 grams, whereas the member's favorite swap is 293 grams. Both of them would cost me 63 MOP each to send out, which is the equivalent of US $8 or $9. That's already pricey for me, I think. The August scavenger hunt, I forgot how much it weighs. The back to school swap weighs about 373 grams, and both of them would cost me $83 each to send out, which is about US $11. The most expensive one is the souvenir swap from Marcia Mays. That is about 500 grams, and it would cost me about 103 MOP to send out, which is about US $13. I think that's a little bit pricey for me, but anyway, that's my hobby. That's what I enjoy doing, so but yeah, snail mail can get quite expensive, but it's also very addictive, but it also brings a lot of joy. It's actually quite fun doing it. So those are how much the items are gonna be costing me. Now let's move on to the other items that I will be sending out along with this batch as well. Along with the back to school swap, I have also separately joined in a back to school tag. Now the tags only require one item to be sent out, and it can be an item anywhere between $1 to $4 US. Because I actually know the person that I have tagged, and I do share some sort of connection with her, so I have decided to go over the minimum requirements. Her name is Amy, and she lives in the UK, and she has a 4-year-old son. And so I said, well, for this back to school swap, can I just send you something for your son instead? Because it's always easier to shop for kids, because there are a lot of kids items around, right? So she says yes, and so this is what I have decided to give Henry. So Henry's back to school tag would include this Pokemon folder. Again, one can never have too many folders as well. It would also include this coloring book, local style, this Chinese design coloring book. Amy says that her boy likes construction trucks and such, so I tried to choose one that has a car or transportation theme into it. So those are Chinese words. That one says name, age, and class. Taxi. And of course, with coloring book, what do you need? You need coloring pencils or crayons. So I've decided to send him some crayons as well, which is the design of Doraemon. I'm not sure if you guys know who Doraemon is, but that is another popular Japanese character. And then of course, with back to school, and especially if you are a kid, what do you need? You need some sort of hanky. It is a Toy Story hanky. Well, to be honest, this is actually a kitchen towel, but you could attach this to his bag. In Macau, they do attach hankies to the clothes of the kindergarten kids. So yeah, this could be attached to his clothes. And the last one's not exactly back to school item, but I have decided to send Henry a surprise because he loves construction trucks, and I happened to see this when I was shopping for the back to school item. So this is a surprise, or a rack. A random act of kindness for Henry. There you go. So that is a Chinese design truck. So what do you think of this? Do you think Amy will like this? Well, she better like this. Just kidding. This one I decided to go a little bit over because again, we share a connection and I feel I know her. So I decided to spoil her a little bit. Anyway, so the last item that I want to show is a tag called Wacky Wednesday. Now, of course, this tag happens on Wednesdays, some Wednesdays, random Wednesdays. There is usually a theme to this Wacky Wednesdays, and it is up to you to interpret what you should send. And of course, because the theme suggests wacky, usually you don't really send ordinary stuff. This one is going over to Canada, and the theme for this Wacky Wednesday is wet. I think I may have something to do with that theme as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, for this one, I did sort of struggle a bit. I didn't want to send the usual boring stuff. I do not really know this girl that much, so I really don't know what she's like. So I just decided to send her half normal stuff and half not normal stuff. So this is part of the wet package that I will be sending her. Tea. So we've got the apple tea and lemon tea. Of course, for wet, you put this into a mug and put water in it. Wet. And then 2 different Chinese teas. And then I am also sending her one of these cute bread sponges. To use this, you must first wet it. Yes. This is another typical item. This has been suggested by several members, so I'm sending this to her. It is wet wipes. This Pink Panther, you know, I think people still like Pink Panther. The last item that I'm sending for this wet package, again, usually all of these tags you just send over one item and that should be fine, but sometimes I send a lot more because I'm trying to make my postage work for me. If I'm sending over anything that is not flat, I would have to automatically pay 23 MOP, which is about US $3. That is anywhere between 10 to 100 grams. If I send over that is up to 100 grams or anything less than that, I would still be charged 23 MOP. So it's like, okay, you know, I might as well add more items in it to get it to 100 grams, you know, at least I get my money's worth. So that is why this package has a lot of items in it, because I'm trying to get it to 100. Anyway, so the last item that I'm sending is this one. Do you know what it is? This is a compressed towel. In order to use this, you must put this in water. You must get this wet. So when you put this into water, it will expand and become a face towel. Let us recap what my wet package is. 2 Japanese style tea, 2 Chinese tea, red sponge wet wipes, compressed towel. So this is what I'm sending over for that wet tag. So I hope she likes them. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this special segment. It may have gone on for longer than I thought again, but I just want to show you some of the items that I have for my outgoing mail, because I always show you guys what my incoming mail is. I don't want you guys to think that I always receive and receive and receive and I never give. So this is me just showing you that I actually do send mail out as well. But the focus is not on me, the focus is on the items that I have been receiving. I want to focus on my incoming mail more than my outgoing mail. But today I've decided to do this just to show you guys about these swaps that I've participated in, and I'm actually quite excited to see what I receive in return. And of course, I will be showcasing them when I receive them. Okay then. So this is it for me for today. Once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you guys again. Goodbye.